Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Friday, October 4th. Today marks the release of our English language newspaper, the Phuket News, as well as our Thai language sister paper, Khao Phuket. This week also marks the release of our lifestyle magazine, Window on Phuket. You can grab all of these editions at locations across the island. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. The street processions are now underway during the Phuket Vegetarian Festival, as the Naka Shrine in Widget and the main shrine in Palai in Chalong took to the streets this morning.
The processions began this morning between 7 and 7:30 a.m., with the Naka Shrine taking a route that passed through Phuket town and led to Sapanhin Cape, where locals and tourists gathered to witness the event. During the procession, spirit mediums, both men and women, performed ritualistic acts by piercing their cheeks and bodies with sharp weapons. The practice, deeply rooted in the festival's traditions, symbolizes the absorption of bad luck and suffering on behalf of those who follow the strict vegetarian diet observed during the festival. Tables were prepared outside of several businesses and homes, with fruit and other offerings, along with sacred images, and locals setting off firecrackers nearby. The street processions continue on Saturday morning, with 7 shrines taking to the streets. For the full schedule of the Phuket Vegetarian Festival, visit the link in the description or thephuket.news.com.
2 cars were destroyed on Thursday night in Phuket town, which had both caught on fire, according to reports. And now police are looking into whether firecrackers during a street procession caused that blaze.
A white Toyota Fortuner caught fire last night while parked in the Phuket town area, and the vehicle's owner believes that firecrackers may have caused the blaze. The car that was parked next to the Toyota was also damaged by the fire. The owner explained that firecrackers had been placed in the back of the vehicle earlier in the day, and after watching the shrine's procession, children threw some live firecrackers in the back of the car. As he started the engine, he heard a popping sound and quickly exited the vehicle before the fire erupted. It took firefighters under 10 minutes to douse the blaze. An investigation is now underway. Meanwhile, it was a similar scene at the Chao Pha Garden home estate in Koh Keo, where another white Toyota Fortuner caught fire, but on Thursday morning just after 5 a.m. The cause of the fire is now under investigation, but both incidents have prompted police to issue a warning for people to be careful when lighting firecrackers and incense sticks, especially with the Phuket Vegetarian Festival ongoing. In addition, on Wednesday, Phuket Governor Sopon Suwanarat reissued the regulations on firecrackers in Phuket for the festival, that all vendors of fireworks and firecrackers must have permits in order to sell, and violators face up to 3 years in prison or a fine up to 50,000 Thai baht or both. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
I was sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. I wish you fall out from the window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. And bring the pleasure, see pressure just before you break a bone.
Forensic police in Bangkok are now saying that the tragic bus fire that claimed the lives of over 20 kids and 3 teachers on Tuesday was caused by a gas leak from an unregistered tank, which was not checked by engineers.
Tuesday's tragic bus fire in Pathum Thani province has law enforcement and officials in Bangkok scrambling to find answers. A bus carrying nearly 38 students and 6 teachers from a temple school in Uthai Thani province were on a field trip when the bus driver lost control of the vehicle and it caught fire following a road accident. 23 students perished in the blaze, along with 3 teachers. The ages of the children on board remain unclear, but the school caters for pupils between 3 and 15 years old. After fleeing the scene, the 48-year-old bus driver turned himself over to local police and confirmed that the bus had been in service for more than 50 years and had been modified multiple times and refitted to use gas, though the installation was not up to standard. Police say that the bus had more cylinders than permitted and there was clear evidence of wrongdoing. The bus driver now faces 4 charges, including reckless driving causing death. Meanwhile, the ensuing investigation revealed that the company that owns the buses failed to comply with orders to send 5 buses for inspection, and police later found them at a garage in Nakhon Ratchasima province. All seized while gas cylinders were being removed, and all had been illegally installed on the buses that were part of the same fleet that were used on that same field trip. At this stage, police say that a gas leak caused the blaze. However, it's not yet been determined what caused the sparks that ignited the flames, nor why the gas was leaking. An inspection also revealed that 11 tanks containing compressed natural gas had been installed on the bus, although only 6 were legally installed and certified by the Department of Land Transport. Police say that the bus was traveling 70 to 80 kilometers an hour when the bus hit a pothole, causing the bus driver to lose control of the bus and crash into a median barrier on a highway road. Flames then began spreading quickly throughout the bus. The license of the tour bus company has been suspended, while an investigation has been launched into Alternative Resource Engineering Co., which provides gas-fueled vehicle inspection and testing services. Meanwhile, 3 injured students remain in critical condition at area hospitals, including a 7-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 14-year-old. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
This week, officials in neighboring Phang Nga province met to discuss and review updates on their portion of the Phuket Light Rail project that will connect from Tha Noon in Phang Nga's Ta Kwatong district to the Phuket International Airport.
The light rail, which has long been discussed for over a decade, is now in the feasibility study phase. The project is meant to connect Tha Noon in the mainland down to the Phuket International Airport, and from there include over 20 stops along the way towards the Chalong Circle, with different rate charges depending on the distance traveled. The northern portion of the light rail project would be an 18-kilometer long railway and connect Tha Noon to the airport, with 4 stations in between, including Koh Kloi, Tha Noon, Mai Khao, and the airport. The State Railway of Thailand has hired a consulting firm to conduct a feasibility study on this portion of the light rail. Phuket officials have already revealed a feasibility study is underway as part of the new Saracen Bridge project, which is to feature a dual-track railway. This study will cost 80 million baht. However, Phuket officials have yet to announce any details about the bridge that will need to be built to make the rail connection a reality. Meanwhile, a consulting firm that was not named in the government report is currently gathering data and engaging with local communities in both Phang Nga and Phuket as part of the environmental and public participation studies. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
We really appreciate you joining us here on this Friday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Have a great weekend out there, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.